Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to do a shoe review on the HOKA Rocket X carbon plated shoes. Let's get stuck in. So we're going to rattle through the basics of the shoe, what it looks like, what it feels like, how it performed, etc., cost, and a few of the tech specs. But like the other review, nothing. I'm not going to go into too much crazy detail. You can go on the website and check out that. So HOKA. So these are the Rocket X. They come with the carbon plate. They've got a 1mm carbon plate in there somewhere in that great big sole there. Looks wise, I quite like them actually. I'm not so sure about this big thick white sole, but I know HOKA, that's kind of the way most of them look. But yeah, I think they've done a decent job with making it kind of blend in. It doesn't look too bad. I don't mind it. I quite like the red. I think they do a blue version as well. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, and it's quite nice. It's different than if you were going to go to a race with these and seeing everyone wearing the yellow Nike Vaporflies. So looks wise, yeah, pretty good. It's got like the engineered mesh like most sports shoes now. Breathability. It's quite stiff around the heel. Found it quite a hard feel. It almost feels like a plastic right around the back there, so wasn't overly comfortable when I put it on. Laces are ridiculously long. I don't know why. I'll just have a show you. I don't know why sports shoes, quite a few of them do this now, but it's like a football boot. You need to go underneath and tie it back up. Don't know why they do that. I don't. Even putting them in a double knot, there's still plenty of lace there. So I don't know why. It's not like it affects the shoe massively, but it's just a bit odd anyway. Right, 5mm drop. I weighed them in at 237 grams. They've got them down as 213 or something. So they don't feel that heavy. They feel pretty light, to be fair. They're pitched as like a performance racing shoe, performance racing flat. I think they say on their website even, which I don't agree with that. I didn't find them that responsive, to be honest. I know they're a lot cheaper than the Vaporflies or the Endorphins or some of the Adidas range, but these are 140 quid. Yeah, and I don't think they're as good as the Carbon X. So these are the Rocket X, so they're like the sort of model down, but with a carbon plate. I didn't find them that responsive. I found them a bit clumpy, which is what I found with previous HOKA shoes as well. They were quite good to run. I've done about 20 odd miles in these. I did a sort of 10 mile steady-ish run, so it was just under 65 minutes. So it was a fairly decent trot round in them. They felt okay. They didn't feel amazing. They felt it was a little bit, it wasn't wet out. There was a few patches on the road that they felt like the grip would be poor if it was pretty wet or cold. And I did another 10 mile run, and I did some sort of 10k hard 5-minute efforts in them. They definitely feel better running at speed. They've got a bit of a clumpy sound when you run, which I know a lot of these carbon plated shoes, the Vaporflies, sound a bit odd when you're running in them as well. But no, it's funny, normally first impressions for me, as soon as I run in the shoe the first time, generally I kind of get a feel for it, and I much prefer the Saucony Kinvara 12 so far over this. I know you're probably getting a little bit of performance benefit with the carbon plate. I'm not sure, time will tell. I'll use them for a few more runs, but they just felt a little bit clumpy, not very responsive on the foot. I found that they were kind of, I don't know, a bit military really, even though they're a nice enough shoe. Like I've got no, I can run in them. I've no foot problems. They fit true to size 10 UK. These were a 10 UK, didn't have any problem. Yeah, decent enough price point for a carbon plate in the shoe, so 140 quid. Yeah, I guess for sessions, intervals, you know, and you could wear them for a marathon, no problem. Yeah, just not for me, I don't think. There's just something about the feel. I just not quite getting it. Not quite feeling the love for those, I'm afraid. So I'll give them a few more runs out, but I kind of miss wearing my other shoes. Every time I go out for a run, I'm like, oh, do I want to do an hour or a session in these? Because I'm just not feeling the love. Let me know if you've tried these out, the Rockets, or you've tried out the HOKA 30-day money back thing. If it's worked for you, they might tell me after 28 days that I can't have my money back and I'm stuck with them. I'd like to try the Carbon X. I haven't tried the Carbon X. Be interesting to see if the Carbon X feels similar to this. I know that's a bit more money, but I wonder, I'm guessing it's going to be a similar feel to the Rocket X, so yeah, probably wouldn't be a huge fan of that either, but it'd be interesting to compare it. I'll do a comparison, these versus the Vaporflies, on feel, etc. How stiff that is, you can't even bend it. So thanks for watching the HOKA Rocket X review. I'll do some more shoe reviews as I get them. Cheers. Thanks for watching. I'm off.